Look how cool. I love it. Welcome back, guys. Back with another video. Today we're gonna be talking about something I smelled for the first time like 2015, 2016. So the scent has been out since like, I don't know, 1999 or like 2000, like something like that, right? So it's been around for a while. A lot of you probably have it in your arsenal already. Yeah, the first time I smelled it, I was in the Dominican Republic, and whoa, like I'm talking when I sprayed it on my skin. Like I went back, I didn't buy the same day because I like, we're just like, I'm gonna come back to that shop in a couple days later, right? So I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, scent lasts like 8-10 hours, like Dominican heat, and it smells really good. It smells something almost like metallic, like something crisp, fresh, and obviously like all the memories I've got associated with it from the Dominican Republic. But yeah, so the next time I went to that store, yeah, I'm like, take my money, take all that damn cash. I want this. What I'm talking about is how cool the cap is. Like, I just can't get over this. 212 Men by Carolina Herrera. Yeah, where do I start with this scent, man? Like I said, Dominican Republic back in the day, something completely different. Like this back in the day, particularly, was very hard to, compare to like, to other scents. But think of just like any, because like I sprayed it on my left hand. Like think of like your typical summer scent. What it's supposed to make you feel like, you wear, when you go to the beach or something, or just like, walking around, like 25 degrees or something, right? Just like a couple buttons undone. Yeah, that's the vibe. That's the vibe that I personally get from this scent. I've lent it to a lot of my friends actually, and yeah, they agree that this is definitely a summer scent. It'll last super long, but they also mentioned that they don't really think it'll work well in the winter time. Now, I actually do agree, and I like to add that this is not like a typical winter scent, but don't you worry, the Carolina Herrera folks, they got you covered, man. They got you covered, alright? So they put out 212 VIP, alright? And before I really like start talking about this and like comparing this to something else, let me just tell you something. This shouldn't really be like a VIP. Like I know like the vibe like they're trying to go for, but this is straight up like 212 intense. This is not just like like specific for a certain type of environment. Although I think it's more suitable for nighttime. It's still relatively versatile. You can still like wear it in different places, like different occasions kind of thing. But just like the actual 212, the original, and the VIP. Again, magnetic cap. As I say, it doesn't work. There you go. Yeah, they literally should have named like 212 Intense. But with these two, I think they really covered the day and night game. Again, this is summer, tropical, kind of the daytime, even like late afternoon kind of thing. But yeah, when the sun goes down, the bad boy, man, you gotta get this guy out, right? This, yeah, what else can I tell you about this 212 VIP and just a normal 212? Yeah, so let's just talk about this OG, I guess. Look at this, super cool bottle. So this one, I'll post a link to their website where I'm getting the official note breakdown. But the 212 VIP is more like spicy, woody kind of scent. Your typical like leather jacket, or like it's like a cool evening, not like super hot. This can get so annoying and hot there. Like I'm just gonna say, man, I don't care if anyone else says this or not. If you overdo this, that's a violation. Like you should not be spraying 2, 3, 4, 5 sprays. Like some YouTubers talk about like your typical like routine of like 4 to 6 sprays, whatever. Yeah, if it's not me, someone else is gonna punch you, like deck you in the face for this one. Like all jokes aside, it's so easy to overdo this. It's actually offensive and annoying. Another example I use is like 1 million. You spray 1 million, yeah, you overdo 1 million, like Bapak Ravan. I'll do another review on that later too. But if it's like 30 some degrees, or like like high 20s, and I just smell that on you, bro. Like I'm going away. Like I'm leaving you be. At that point, you're like, okay, sure, you're wearing a scent, but like you won, but at what cost? You know, you don't want to be that guy, man, or girl. Yeah. That's it. But yeah, so back to the official note breakdown, which again, there'll be a link in the video description. Woody, spicy. So back to the main note breakdown. I'm just going off a tangent on like how it can be offensive, but it's important. It's important to address it. Like this one is not so easy to overdo. It's just like, you know, don't sugar mine a light blue. You can't just casually overdo that unless you're, you know, like just spraying like a quarter of a bottle of that. Like, you know, it's like for this one, yeah, please don't. So back to the note breakdown. Woody, spicy, kind of musky, floral. It's, I know, like all these like words, like like a combination of these words like sounds. It's unorthodox, but it really is what it is. You know, you get your nose around it and be like, yeah, okay, you know, I can sort of see that. And yeah, what else can I say? Longevity. Yeah, we're talking 8 to 10 hours, which is incredible. Like I'm usually trying to switch up like 2, maybe 3 scents a day, but like at least 2. Like, you know, 1 in the evening, like 1 in the morning when I start my day, and like, you know, so I'm just gonna chilling out. Like it's a different vibe, you know, going out with friends, blah blah. Third one, like maybe like if there's just like another, like a few appointments in like a gym in the middle, then like I do my gym set in like the afternoon, but usually 2 to 3 scents a day. Yeah, if something like lasts you like 8 hours, whatever, that's like good enough for like, you know, more like half a day, right? So, the 212 VIP, again, it is very strong. There's no actual problems of like longevity here, and there's definitely no problems with projection, right? Because like I said, it can be quite uncomfortable to be around someone who sprayed like, you know, this like, this high schooler sprayed like Axe. Like, go hard. So that's it about projection longevity. Yeah, this also lasts on my skin, you know, roughly the same time, but this is more memorable to me because I truly enjoy this compared to this one. I don't really wear this a whole lot. Like I said, every once in a while, but sure, you know, just like it's a cool evening, whatever, like, you know, or like a nice dinner with friends or something like that. And again, you know, 2, 3 sprays max. I'm not doing 5, 6 of this. This one you can probably get away with 5. I'd rather do like 3, you know, like when I start my day, a couple later, whatever. I wouldn't just do like 5, 6, 7 sprays all at once. I know a lot of people do that. You do what you gotta do. You'll miss me with that. Another cool comparison for 212 VIP is something I dislike quite a bit. Like this, I'm not a fan of Bad by Diesel. It's white, that's a joke, or Bad Intense, my bad. Okay, it's literally in the name. Bad. Look man, if you got the money, like why, I'm just personally saying, personal opinion, don't spend it on this scent. Of course there's some people who like this scent, I get that. Do I understand you? Hell no. Absolutely not. So please don't waste your money on Bad. It's probably like 85-90% full. Like I don't wear this, man. I just don't wear this scent, right? That's really the comparison. Like what I would personally recommend. You guys just don't buy this. But if you want to have the day and night package of the 212 line by Carolina Herrera, then yeah, feel free. I honestly, there's zero problems with this in particular. This one, if you're bold, if you're brave enough, why not? It's like the 7th time doing the video, but please work. Compliments. Yeah, this works. You don't have to question it. Is it better than Le Mans? Like Ultramall or something? No. Is it better than like Lacoste Live or something? Like now it depends, right? Because Lacoste Live, not a whole lot of older folks, or like not a whole lot of folks who are like, you know, over 25 or 26, 27, they're not really wearing Lacoste Live. So if you're a younger guy, like teenagers, please don't. First of all, don't get out of here. You know, like not with this one. You got your own sense, like, you know, fierce, intense, AF. You know, your Like even like Aqua Urbana, like Invictus, okay, sure. I see a lot of younger folks rocking that and doing okay with it. This one, please don't. You know, just, and even like the women, like I get the compliments from, they tend to be like around, you know, 23, 24, 25-ish, you know, when I'm wearing it. Like I'm obviously 24 years old, so like that probably plays a role in it, but I personally don't see a 17-year-old wearing this and like another 17-year-old like complimenting that person. I personally have a hard time believing that this is for the younger folk. And again, just the comparisons I made. You've got your own sense, boys. So yeah, just play around with those, okay? And in terms of compliments with like VIP, not as much as this one. This is like in its own like league, I guess. You know, with like all those other like I guess like deeper, darker, woody, oriental scents, if you will. Yeah, with this guy, just don't waste your money. They kind of like, you know, I guess like cousins in a way. This one's just a better looking, smarter, richer. Sure, I'm not materialist. Says the guy with a bunch of clones. Yeah, like I said, I'll make a video on Aqua Urbana 1 million later on. But yeah, for now, there you go. That's my 2 cents on 212, the OG, and 212 VIP. And then both are good to toilet. If any of you are wondering, I'm not really going to take my time and zoom in so you guys can focus on the EDT label in the bottom. But yeah, that's it, folks. If I had to like give it a rating or something, obviously they're not going to be the same because again, I'm not the biggest fan of this, but it's cool. Like it works. This one for personal reasons because of all the numbers associated with this guy. Back in like Dominican Republic and over the years, right? Probably 8.5, like something like that. Yeah, 8.5. Not a whole lot wrong with it. I guess projections and like longevity, like they're all there. But I guess at the end of the day, there's no objective measure to scents. You know, we can talk as much as we want. We can just stand here like yap, you know, all we want about different scents, different brands. But at the end of the day, it's what you like. Or it's a mix of like, you know, what you like and, you know, what gets you compliments, or just like, you know, what makes you feel good, what makes you just, you know, feel alright, like once you spray, once you wear the scent. And another thing I just want to mention quickly is one of the reasons I actually started collecting colognes back in the days because, man, this is like an accessory. Like you wear this, like actually, you're wearing this. It adds to your character. You know, it could be something that, you know, people use to, you know, develop themselves. Like, you know, scents can really help you to a large extent find out what kind of stuff you like in life. You know, from clothes to the way you present yourself to just the way you are. You know, just the way you talk, look, walk, and all that stuff, right? How you present yourself. This really is an accessory into that whole realm of like, you know, presentation, looks, you know, confidence, self-esteem, like you name it. This really helps, you know, develop you as a person. Not this particular one, but yeah, like scents in general. That could be said about clothes too, and that's one of the bigger reasons like why. And that's one of the reasons why I started this channel, is because I remember back in the day, like I had to like learn the hard way. It's just like, you know, a lot of trial and error went into learning, okay, you know, like hairstyles or, you know, clothes, especially colognes, just so like, you know, what works and what makes me feel good, and, you know, what kind of like reactions I'm getting. Because like I personally never wanted to be the guy who just did whatever and never really gave an F about people. Like obviously it matters how people perceive you at the end of the day. It's not like a bad thing, obviously. I'm not saying like stop doing you. I'm just saying like you always have to be conscious of you. Okay, you know, like, are you just constantly offending people, or are you just standing up for yourself? And it's just, you know, it sounds like a them problem. You know, there's so many things to take into account, to take into consideration. So cologne definitely helps. One of the reasons again why I started collecting. And yeah, over the weeks, months, and hopefully years, you know, I can just try to talk about, you know, colognes and, you know, maybe a little bit of style here and there, but but more specifically, what goes with what, and you know, what it smells like and how it's perceived by others. Is it like offensive? Is it just like a compliment getter? Is it something that's just like super unique, niche, like you name it, right? So yeah, but that's you know, more to come down the road. Yeah, so that's the video. Actually works. Thanks so much for watching. Like, subscribe, and yeah, that's really it. So catch you guys later.